This is going to be the video that explains the final project. So I want you to do this independently, but click through and read the rubric so that you know the requirements. The stuff that you'll be graded on is basically just like, do you understand the foundation of the eye? Do you understand the foundation of the nose? Do you have a lot of shading in there? Does your paper look like it's actually ripped? Go through and read this before you start so you know what you're going to be assessed on. So first things first, you need pictures to draw from. So you're going to be taking two pictures. The first picture that you take is going to represent one side of your personality. That could be the side that you show to other people if you're a little bit more reserved. And then you're going to show a different side of you that you only show to people who you truly trust, or that you might keep to yourself. So you're going to be demonstrating like a dual personality. So the side that you show everyone else, to the general public, and then the side that you really trust. You're going to be taking these pictures in the back room, with the light right in front of your face, so or on a little bit of an angle so that you can see some shadows. And I'll try to leave that set up for you so that you can have that done, and I'll teach one of you to do that too. So you're going to be taking your reference pictures, and then you're going to be putting them in a doc just like we've done before, and you're going to be emailing them to be printed off. After you have your pictures printed off is when you're going to alter them. So you're going to combine the two pictures together. You're going to rip the paper. You can cut the paper. You can do it in different strips. You can do it more methodically if you want to. Whichever way you choose will be fine. And then you're going to glue this down to a 9 by 10 piece of paper, which will be left for you. Make sure that it is glued down completely. This is what's going to be your reference. So it should be a combination of the two pictures that you have on there. That's what you're going to draw from. You're going to be gridding them. So you're going to create a 1-inch grid on the 9 by 12 photograph. So each square is going to be an inch. So you're going to put your ruler at the top of your paper, measure it each inch, draw those lines down, hold your ruler at the side of your paper, measure each inch, and draw it across. And you should have a 1-inch by 1-inch grid. All of you should have done this before. Those of you that do understand this process completely, please help out the ones who might not be getting it as well. Then you're going to be moving on to your final paper. So to transfer it so that each square lines up, you're going to be creating a 2-inch grid on your 16 by 20 paper. So you're going to be putting your ruler at the top, measuring it increments of 2, ruler on the side, measuring of increments of 2, and you should have a 2-inch by 2-inch grid. From this point, you're going to start to enlarge your photo. So you're going to look at your reference picture and you're going to copy each square and you're going to transfer your gridded image. I do want you to include the rips that you might see in your paper, the little bit of alterations, because that's what's going to make it look like you're actually copying it when you're drawing. Draw this first sketch lightly, and also like when you're doing your grid, draw that lightly just in case you need to make any changes. So now that you're done, you're going to fill in the composition using graphite, and you're going to be shading it. I know that this example is done in ink, but you're going to be doing yours in pencil. You do need to also include the background, so there shouldn't be that much in your background, so you can add some texture behind there if you would like to. You can watch this video if you need to. This is just another example of how to do this project from the person who I originally got it from. And then here are some examples that were done in class. So you can see that they're a combination of two pictures. They included the rips. They included a variety of shades in there. A few of them, I wish they would have spent more time on the background. And I wish they would have erased the grid a little bit better, but they have a good structure of the face down and they have some good shading. Here are some other examples too. So good luck with this project. Make sure that if you see someone struggling, like with the transferring process or with the gridding process, and you do understand it, please try to help them out because it might be a little tough to comprehend at times. And I'll also try to leave another video about how to transfer a gridded image.